All right, so now the home inspection is done. This is usually the next question buyers ask me. Okay, Christian, what happens next? And the answer is, this is the part where we decide what we want to request from the seller based on what the inspection report revealed. And I want to explain this clearly because a lot of buyers assume this is where the seller is automatically supposed to fix everything. But that's not how it works. So let me break it down. A request for repairs is exactly what it sounds like. It's a formal request where we go back to the seller and say, here are some items we want addressed before we close. And those requests are usually based on things found in the home inspection. Now, just because we request something doesn't mean the seller is required to do it. And this is the most important thing I want you to understand. Sellers are not required to fix anything. They are not even required to respond to our request of repairs. That's the reality. So instead of going to this thinking they have to do it, they have to fix it, we go into it with strategy because this part is negotiation. Now, if the seller does respond, they typically have a few options. They can agree to repair everything we requested. They can agree to repair only some of the items. They can refuse to repair anything at all, or they can choose not to do repairs but offer you a credit instead. And the credit is basically money going back towards your closing costs so you can take care of repairs yourself after the close of escrow. And sometimes a credit is actually the better option because it gives you more control. You can pick the contractor you want, you can choose the quality of work you want, and handle it on your timeline after you get the keys. Now, let me tell you how I approach requests for repairs with the buyers. We don't ask for everything. We focus on things that matter. We prioritize safety issues, major system issues, and expensive problems that can turn into a headache after closing. And we keep the request reasonable because the goal is to protect you, but also keep the deal moving forward. Now, what happens after we send a request for repairs? The seller reviews it and then they respond. Sometimes quickly, sometimes it takes time. And depending on what they say, we either accept it, counter it, or renegotiate. And I'll guide you through it all. This is where having a right agent matters because you don't want to get emotional here. You want to stay calm, stay strategic, and make decisions that make sense long term. So here's the main takeaway. The inspection gives us information. The repair request gives us leverage, but the seller still has a choice. And our job is to negotiate the best outcome possible without putting you at risk.